Hey there, racers, builders, and die-hard die-cast collectors. AbbyNormal at Whispering Pines Thunderdome, and we've got our first low time recorded on this new track. A 6.144 seconds lap by the Lotus Esprit, and that's a premium car, been modified, and it's very fast. It's a nice little car. I may have to pick up another one. Yeah, we've been running some modifieds, trying to see how fast we can get on this new track. These are all cars. We got the V16 and that Porsche Taycan have both been on the Comet Tail, and we got a Mach 1, an Alfa Romeo, and the old Studebaker Champ. Yeah, and then over here, we've got the BMW M3, I believe, from the new Hot Ones at your local Target. And this is a nice car. It is metal, weighs in at 50 grams, and it's pretty fast. I'm going to pick up some more of those. And finally, all these guys over here are kind of my last swing at the track. I picked up 10 really nice cars over at Target. I seem to have beat the scalpers on that day. So this is just part of the 10 that I bought. I wanted to do my own rip and race and get through that a couple times just to practice racing on this track, and also just to run some final cars before we start putting other people's cars on here. So yeah, we are largely done. This track, I just did a final tweak, which these cars found that I'm running right now, and it is basically done and ready for some action. I'm looking forward to running some races on here, and of course we have the new addition. I'm waiting for a start gate from Slandman. That'll go right there, but here is the Tour de Crash. We've got our holes cut for sensors down here for the Arduino. That's coming up. Our vintage 180 over the open track and into the obstacle course. Newly expanded, same kind of a thing, green, yellow, orange, red, different points. And there's the prize car, all set to go for this particular setup. Yeah. And over here, you see we're getting some parking in there. We've got our podium for winners. And these cars you see here, these are the test cars nicely sent to me by 3 members of our community. And we're going to run these just shortly in a series of races on the main track and hopefully on the Tour de Crash as well. So stand by for that. Over here you see we've got 16 cars. These are the little boxes that Nick sells at Tiny Tracks. These are the 16 cars that took the brunt of all the testing on this track, and they'll be immortalized there for a while and handy for further testing, of course. So that's where we're at. Real happy with how this turned out. I'm seeing a lot of passing on the way down the straights and even in the corners. So should prove to be a good time. I've also got a temporary black background as we try to get things somewhat organized in our disorganized garage. All right, ciao. Let me pop back in just quickly. We have a lot of new people on Redline. And if you're building a track or you've got a track and you've got some lighting issues or dark spots, these LED arrays, which are available, I got mine on Amazon for like $9, a bag of them right there. This is a 9x9, or a 9 rather, a 9. You got 3x3, so it's 9. These are like super bright. I've got also have some 12 LED ones. Yeah, you can stick them wherever you need them. They are 12 volts because they're really used in automotive applications for lights inside of cars and such, passenger, courtesy lights. They come with a number of different ways to connect to 12 volts. And they are just, again, double sticky on the back and super handy. I've got them stuck up here. You can see there's one providing light. I've made another one like stadium lighting over here. You've got just a plastic tube with a big washer, painted it silver, and put one of those bad boys up there. Here's one where I've taken a bracket and put it at an angle to put light down on Jimmy's Burger Shack right there. So yeah, very handy. I'm using a 12 volt. These are 12 volts, so that's a 12 volt brick right there that puts out 12 volts. And here's a little distribution center that I've made as well. Each of those is a light on this track somewhere. So, and again, just 2-conductor cable, very, very cheap 2-conductor cable. You can get that on Amazon as well, or maybe a local supplier. Yeah, so there you are.